Everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. I am just here to do a little, I thought it might be fun to do a little reading for the, I have to get the words out in the right order for this, the new moon solar eclipse in Aries that is coming up tomorrow on Monday. And I thought it would be fun because in my last video about decks that I don't use enough, I looked at this Darkness of Light tarot and actually thought this might be really, really appropriate to use for the eclipse, as an eclipse really is kind of like a darkness, and then out of that darkness comes the light. So I thought that would be quite appropriate. So I'm going to do a little reading with this deck and see what comes up. Let's take out the ones that we don't need. That's it. Don't think we need those. Right, okay. So just in case you didn't see the other video, this is the Darkness of Light 4th edition, designed and illustrated by Tony DeMario and published by Wavelength Laboratory. That's the website and everything if you want to have a look. I think it is still available. So let me just pop that away. And what we'll do is we'll just draw 3 cards to ask what we need to know about the energy of the upcoming new moon solar eclipse. Let me just shuffle these a little bit more gently. They're quite slippy, these cards, and I do have a tendency to chuck cards about when I'm shuffling. So let me just stop doing that. I tend to do this like flipping them over, and anyway, let's go gently with them. Really, I think you have to be quite gentle with these cards because they do have that kind of, they've got like a slippy texture. So if you're a little bit heavy-handed, like I am, go gently with them. So yeah, we're just going to have a look and see what we need to know about the energy of this new moon solar eclipse in Aries. Let's see what we get. Okay. Right, I'm just going to use 3 cards and just have a look and see what the energy I'm getting from this. So, first card is Knight of Coins, so the Knight of Pentacles. So, I would say from the Knight of Pentacles, this is about a card that is saying it's time to stay focused on your dreams and kind of not to give up on them, even if you feel like things are a bit slow. So when we're in Aries energy just wants to move forward as quickly as possible, okay? It does not want to be hanging about like the King of Coins. So Aries wants to be go, go, go. New moon in Aries would usually be saying, let's get moving and let's not hang about any longer. But we've got a Mercury retrograde at the moment as well, which is kind of saying it's being quite contradictory to that. So although the energy in Aries is very much like, let's move forward and really go for it, Mercury retrograde is saying, hold your horses just a little bit, because actually you can't move forward as quickly as you would like. And that often comes up for me with the Knight of Pentacles. It is progress though, might not be quite as quick as you would like, but it is still progress nevertheless. So kind of don't be downhearted by the fact that you might have to go slowly, because there might still be things that you need to revisit, revise, look at again, you know, reflect upon. That's where we are with a lot of Mercury retrograde energy. So makes complete sense. We've got the Knight of Coins. So let's see what else we've got. Page of Cups. Excellent. So there's an energy also of emotions, so stuff to do with your emotions. Page of Cups for me comes up when we're looking at new relationships, new energy around emotions. So we've got this whole energy with this eclipse of releasing all the old stuff, getting rid of. See, normally new moon would be all about new, whereas with this big eclipse is a lot more energy about, you know, get rid of the old stuff so that the new stuff can come in. It's like when you do a declutter in your house, you know, getting rid of all the old things that you don't use anymore makes room for new things to arrive. It's the same with your emotions, it's the same with work, it's the same with energy. Getting rid of the stuff that no longer serves you is important so that we can allow this Page of Cups energy, this new energy around emotions, happiness, joy, romance, all of that stuff. So it's a good news card, the Page of Cups. So I've just been doing a little thing with Colette Baron Reid, and she was talking about doing a compost board for the eclipse, which is basically just writing down on something, a board, a bit of paper, it doesn't matter what you do it on, about things you want to let go. It could be one thing. Let's just say you've got one thing. That one thing could be negativity. That one thing could be fear. That one thing could be procrastinating. You think of your thing. And, you know, you can do loads of things, and you can draw them and you can write them, and you could do it whatever way you want. But what you need to do is to get it out, write it down, put it somewhere on a bit of paper so that you can then burn it tomorrow. Safely burn it, obviously. Or if you're like me and you live in an apartment and you can't really burn things, then rip it up, shred it, but do it with intention. What she was talking about is if you're going to rip it up, do it with the intention that you're letting it go, and then get it out and down the chute or off into your bins as soon as you can, so that it's away. You know, the energy is gone. We're letting it go. If we're burning it, we're letting it go into like the smoke. If we're shredding it, we're letting it go into the rubbish. So we're letting that all go. So I thought that was really interesting, and I'd actually not heard of a compost board before, but I've heard of it now and I really like it. So that's my plan tomorrow, is to do that. It's gonna make room for this, okay? So that's the point. And then we've got the Queen of Cups. So again, I've got this whole energy of emotion, of looking after yourself, you know, nurturing yourself. And I think the thing with eclipse energy is it can be absolute blooming chaos, and it certainly felt like that for me. I don't know what it's felt like for you. Pop a comment down below if you felt like this whole blooming thing has been chaotic over the last couple of weeks. But it is that, you know, it is chaos. And I think we've got all the eclipse energy. We're still in Mercury retrograde. That's all, you know, it's been a ride this last few weeks. And so I think the Queen of Cups has come in here to say, be gentle with yourself. You can see in this card, there's the waves crashing against the sides, you know. They're busy crashing there. And but she's kind of standing in front of all of that and just kind of, I want to say with this, giving it to God, okay? So look, this doesn't have to be about God. It's not about having to have a vision of any particular God if you're not into the whole religion thing. I'm not either, so I get where you're coming from with that. This is not about the God, or God in the sense that it's portrayed in the Bible or in religions or any particular God. This is about giving it to the universe. It's like you can see, she's holding her cup up in her right hand. Right hand is for receiving, so she's kind of saying, fill my cup up while I release all the rest of the stuff I don't need. So she's a properly appropriate card for this reading. All this stuff is crashing around her and she's just saying, you know what, fill my cup up, fill my cup up with the goodies, and I'm just going to release anything that I don't need anymore. So hopefully that has meant something to you guys and makes sense or kind of is appropriate for you. Do pop a comment down below and let me know if it resonates with you. I'd love to interact more with you guys. So, and if you've enjoyed doing the reading, let me know and I'll do some more. I'm probably not going to do like weekly readings. I did that in the past and it kind of didn't really work. I kind of felt like I was getting a bit stale and a bit bored with it all. And I just think that's no good for anybody. But if you've enjoyed it, I'll happily pop on every now and again, like when the full moon or the new moon, and in like special energies, and do more readings if you would like to see them. So thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves over the weekend. Make sure that you fill up your cup like she's telling us to do. Nurture yourself, look after yourself, treat yourself to something nice. And please give the video a like, a thumbs up, share, all that good stuff. And I will speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.